Hi, I'm Gavin Munro. I'm an instructor here at the BMW Driving Experience at our xDrive park. What we try and accomplish here is to make people safer drivers and also, very importantly, more confident drivers, because it's very important to be confident while driving. So what we try and do is try and make you aware, first of all, aware of what could actually go wrong, and then what to actually do when it starts going wrong, to try and give yourself the best ability and best chance to try and avoid that hazard, or if it happens, to get yourself out of that situation. And that's ultimately what advanced driving does for you. Makes you more aware and a more confident driver. So once you arrive here and we make our way down the Skidpan, we're going to start off with our first exercise, which is a warm-up exercise or a slalom exercise. And so we've set cones up in a row and we get you to zigzag through the cones. And what we want to try to accomplish there is actually to get you to use the steering wheel correctly and hold the steering wheel correctly. Because when it comes to driving a car properly, it starts with sitting correctly in a car and using the steering wheel correctly. If you lose control of that steering wheel, you've lost control of that motor vehicle. So we want you to practice using your hands at 9 and 3 and what we call a crossover method, yes, where you can actually cross your hands over. When they teach you in K53, they teach you to that slide over or shuffle on that steering wheel. And if you can imagine trying to swerve for an emergency on the highway like that, it just won't work out for you. So we're at the start here. You'll see my hands at the 9 and 3 position, looking nice and far ahead. And my hands are going to stay at the 9 and 3, still looking nice and far ahead. And this is this crossover method, where we keep our hands at the 9 and 3 position, looking nice and far ahead, keeping a nice and constant throttle application, constant speed. So the reason for doing this is to get you comfortable using the steering wheel correctly. A lot of times we don't use the steering wheel correctly and then therefore we cannot control that car properly. And what we're also doing there is also showing you how important your line of vision is. It starts with where we look is where you go. If you think about it, if you've driven a bicycle or a motorbike, if you look at the rocker bottle, you're driving the same thing with a car. So a lot of times we look too close and we overutilize the steering, meaning we use too much. And we're looking forward, we actually then become more precise in our steering. A lot of times we don't need a lot of steering input to actually avoid an accident. A lot of times we use too much steering input and we make the situation worse by overutilizing the steering wheel. We want to come here, we want to have fun, everyone has the cars and they want to enjoy them. But we need to do a safe and controlled environment. So yeah, it is safe, it is controlled, and we have fun, but we can't just have fun all the time, because unfortunately out there on the road things do go wrong. So we apply the safety rules to it and the safety aspect to it. If you come here, I would recommend doing an advanced driving course. Ultimately, it's not to try and be nasty, it's just to try and make you more aware of what can actually go wrong out there, to make you a more confident driver.